I guess that's a couple of raindrops already. So we'll make this short and sweet. I'm not going to get into the numbers. The numbers, obviously the superintendent covered it. At the end of the day, this was not a legislative plan. This was a plan that was designed by two people, Senate President, Senator Sweeney, and the Speaker of the House, Prieta. It's a Democrat plan that is being opposed the next day by every Republican state senator. 16 state senators have signed a letter to the governor saying they are not going to support this plan. And that's even including some districts where particular schools in those districts are receiving additional funding. Why? Because it's not fair. Why is it not fair? We heard reference to a fair committee that what about the state of New Jersey? Took testimony from the experts about why additional funding was needed and where cuts could be made and where savings could be made and where additional money should be paid. That report was never concluded. It was never reviewed. It was never accepted, and it was completely ignored by both Sweeney and Prieta. And that was a bipartisan committee. That was made up of both Republicans and Democrats. And it was ignored. This plan is a plan by two men, excuse me, that disregards all the specifics of what's going on in the state of New Jersey. If you look at the plan, 100 million of the 140 million are going, those dollars are going to Democrat districts. The Republican districts are receiving about $9 million. Fairness, there's no fairness involved. If you look at the budget last year, Atlantic City, we're talking about ratables. Atlantic City, because they lost some casinos and some ratables, received $32 million in line item money in the budget. Guess what? They're going to get another $32 million in 2018. Meanwhile, the Prieta plan, the Sweeney plan, talks about $25 million going for more pre-K in the northern districts. They already received $600 million for pre-K. Quite candidly, how is it that people that have to, by law, be educated, our children, are going to be cut funding? Meanwhile, we're going to send pre-K, which is not constitutionally guaranteed, money to the tune of $25 million this year, and an additional $25 million to northern districts. The word fair is a joke. There is no fairness involved in what's happening. I guarantee you that our legislative district, and we'll hear from Assemblyman Wolf and McGuckin, will not ever vote for any budget that contains this kind of cuts to the Toms River system. And also, we have Mayor Ducey here. Brick Township also is on the cutting block for several $1 million. It's outrageous, it's not fair, and it will not stand. Thank you.